Hey, what's up guys, it's LeMar DeVente and I'm back with another Beyblade Burst news video, and today we're taking a look at a leak of the new Diabolos Beyblade. So, jumping right into it, here it is, the full picture of the new Diabolos. This is the only image we have, so we don't know what the driver looks like, but I'm going to get into that after. But there it is in all its glory, and you guys can look at it, and I just want to do a quick comparison of it to the original Diabolos. So, comparing it to Venom Diabolos, since this is what I see it most reminiscent to. Now, there is a new Diabolos chip, so this is Diabolos 2, probably like the Dragon, which was Dragon 2 essentially. Now, the face of Diabolos isn't going across the width of the chip, but now it's doing the height of it, and it reminds me of the Pegasus GT chip quite a bit. Now, it does not have the, what was basically a disc fused to the top of it, like the original did, either. Because now it is on a layer base which does not have the ability to hold a GT chip. And that is something I want to point out. You can see it doesn't have a blue orb, which was just painted blue in the first Diabolos chip. In the second one, you can see it's silver. But even underneath that, it is still silver. So I think all the weight is concentrated in the center right under the chip. Because it'd be odd if this didn't have metal at all. So that's what I think this one is, that the silver in the middle is not just paint, it is actual metal, and that it is just a much different composition of how they're centering it now. Instead of having all on the outside, it seems so much more on the inside. Now, to talk about the function of the chip, I believe it's going to be like the Spriggan GT chip. The original Diabolos chip was left and right spin, though it couldn't fit in the Lord and Imperial bases because it required a layer base that would be able to take a layer weight. Now, Spriggan didn't have that, and seeing as this new layer base, which we don't have a name for, does not have the ability to take a layer weight, and there's a Diabolos chip in there, which is known now for being left and right spin, I believe it's using that mold, which would make it the second type of this chip, excluding the Diabolos one because of that restriction, and I would say it's its own class. And finally, talking about the driver. No, I'm not talking about the disc, because I believe this has an electronic driver. If you look at the prongs, they are a translucent red, and that would mean that this is going to be using an electronic driver. My one question is if this is going to be an evolution of Bullet, because that had the spinning top pop out from the bottom, and then bam. Diabolos basically split into two separate Beyblades, one regular one and then one very small one. If that's the case, I'm wondering if it would be electronic just to speed up the Beyblade itself, but also when the small one pops out, it also gets sped up because of a motor or something along those lines. So it's not really clear what it does because we only have the one image, but that's just the one thing I have in my mind about what could happen if it did evolve from Bullet. Or it could just be like Ignition and Hybrid, where it just causes the Beyblade to speed up or do a different motion. But that's what's up in the air, and that is what I'm thinking when it comes to an electronic driver. So, that is all for this video. This is the new Diabolos, and when we get more information, I will obviously be doing a video on that. I'm actually super excited. This release looks really good, and I'm really digging how it looks, and it reminds me of Dragon's Evolution and how they just really kept the Diabolos look of it. And let's see if it does end up being released with a left spin layer base, because if this is left and right and the Venom Diabolos and the Erase Diabolos are anything to go by, this could come with another layer base, but we'll just have to wait and see for that. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you want to be updated for all my Beyblade and Bakugan content, hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to blade on.